Yeah, I'm gonna touch on this video about this girl that got shot by the cops because they said she was stealing from one of the stores, and she got in her car and she was trying to leave, and a couple cops rolled up on the car, and one got in front of it, and they say she kept trying to run the cop over, but I don't know. All I know is he didn't have to shoot her and kill her and her baby like that. It's double murder. And he could have found another way. Even though the other cop was telling her to get out the car and this and that, I'm talking about the one that pulled the trigger. I mean, he was the one that he could have stopped the car easy. All he had to do was shoot the tires out. The car would have stopped regardless. Even if she was trying to run him over, but she wasn't from what I saw. I wasn't there, but I'm watching the news like everybody else. What I saw I didn't like. What I saw, it was negative, very bad. And I hope he get what he deserved for what he did. He wanted to shoot her anyway, because if he didn't, he could have, like I said, he could have did it a different way. He could have shot the tires out. You know what I'm saying? Something other than shooting her, period, and hurting her and killing her. See, that's the thing with cops, man. You know, especially the redneck cops. The ones that always walk around with the gun and badge, thinking they the shit, and they're not. You got black ones too, the same way, in other cultures. But the thing is, it's the same song. Same song every time. Like I said, there was a better way to stop her from dying. But he had to go and kill her like that. Shot her in the chest. Is she carrying a baby in her stomach? Oh, and see, here's the thing. After they hurt you like that, a lot of cops won't even call the police or other police or the ambulance, fire department until like maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes, or an hour later. Just like that brother down south when they broke his neck. He was laying there with his neck broke, fighting for his life, on the ground with handcuffs behind his back, and these dirty cops didn't do nothing, man. They let him lay there for a minute. I don't know how long that was. And then the paramedics that came, they were just standing around, looking around, wasn't trying to help that brother. And other people, supervisors of the police and the fire department, they didn't do nothing but just stand around and look and talk and hee and ha. But if it was one of your family members, I guarantee you your white ass and your black asses would have been doing something to save their lives. But since it's not your family and you don't care about other people because it's obvious you didn't, or you would have immediately went over to him and tried to help him and save his life, but you didn't. You just stood around for a good 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes or longer until other people came. And getting back to this girl, like I said, it wasn't her time to go. I don't believe it was. Only God knows that. But the point is, you took her away from her family, man. I'm talking to the cop that shot her. If it was, like I said, if it was one of your family members, if it was your daughter, if you got any, or your son, if you got any, or your relatives, your mom, your dad, your cousins, your nieces, your nephews, if it was any of them, I guarantee you wouldn't be acting like you acting now, or did. I guarantee that. As a matter of fact. That's what I'm talking about, man. You don't know who to trust anymore. You don't know who to trust on the street. You don't know who to trust in law enforcement. And you don't even know certain people on the fire department to trust either. It's always the same thing, all the time. They just killed her just like that. Took her life and her baby's life. They didn't have a chance to live and grow up and enjoy life. You killed her. Like I said, there was other ways to stop that car. Spikes, if they were needed. Shoot out the tires. Bust the windows out. Turn off the ignition. Oh, there's other ways. But you chose to do it the vigilante way. You wanted to kill her. You wanted to shoot her, and you did. And her baby died too. So I hope you get what's coming to you, and it ain't gonna be good. God don't like ugly, and you did ugly. Son of a bitch.